Hi, my name's Kevin Dwyer, CEO and head equity trader at 𝔾𝕼𝔸𝔸𝔹𝔝𝕶. Today we're focused on Seabridge Gold, a company operating in the Golden Triangle of British Columbia and making waves in the mining sector with its massive KSM project. Let's break down what's happening here, why investors and traders are buzzing, and where the risks and the opportunities lie. Buckle up, prepare to trade or fade. Recent news highlights the progress at Seabridge's KSM project. Government permitting milestones and engineering partnerships suggest strong momentum toward feasibility. Let's talk about the stock. Seabridge trades on the Toronto Stock Exchange symbol SEA and in New York, symbol SA. Success depends on management's ability to navigate financing and permitting. Chairman and Chief Executive Officer Rudy Franck has been in the business for 35 years and co-founded Seabridge 25 years ago. We are betting he is right on this one. Here's why. Seabridge sees each of its shares as an ownership stake in the company's reserves and resources. The goal is to grow those reserves and resources faster than the number of shares they issue. In other words, whenever they fund project acquisitions, exploration, or engineering, they aim to make sure any dilution is outweighed by the increase in reserves and resources. Seabridge targets big project potential like KSM and 𝔾𝕼𝔸𝔹𝔝𝕶, and then invests capital to expand its resources. The idea is that the scale of these discoveries will surpass any dilution. For example, if reserves rise 20%, while shares grow by only 5%, shareholders own a bigger piece of the total pie. That's the Seabridge approach. That's why Seabridge deserves a closer look if you're after a precious metals mining stock with a solid foundation, rather than just a promising narrative. Market sentiment around gold remains very favorable amid macroeconomic uncertainty. Analysts cite rising inflation hedges and central bank buying as tailwinds. Seabridge's leverage to gold prices will amplify gains in the stock price if bullion continues to rally, as we suspect. From an investment standpoint, at 𝔾𝕼𝔸𝔸𝔹𝔝𝕶 we feel that Seabridge Gold with the KSM project stands out as a remarkable opportunity, hosting the world's largest publicly disclosed undeveloped gold resource with over 88 million ounces of gold in the measured and indicated categories. On top of that, exploration efforts have delineated a massive 19.4 billion pounds of copper and 414 million ounces of silver, putting KSM among the globe's leading gold, copper, silver projects. With most of the critical environmental approvals and permits in place, the pathway to construction appears well defined. Seabridge Gold's recent equity financings have injected $100 million into the company, strengthening its cash position to advance the world-class KSM gold-copper project and the other projects. With these proceeds, Seabridge can now fund critical near-term initiatives, including the final BC hydro payments for the KSM switching station, comprehensive field data collection to support a bankable feasibility study, and further engineering evaluations requested by potential joint venture partners. Having both the environmental permits and low-cost green energy allocations already in place, this capital boost ensures forward momentum at KSM, positioning Seabridge Gold to maximize project value and potentially expedite development timelines. With minimal debt, Seabridge avoids the high interest burdens plaguing some peers and preserving flexibility. Valuations are based on project potential and gold market sentiment, and both metrics are moving in the correct direction. The short-term opportunities are immense. Here are a few factors. Gold price volatility. As a gold stock proxy, Seabridge could see short-term pops if gold breaches $3,000 per ounce US, as some analysts see, and as 𝔾𝕼𝔸𝔸𝔹𝔝𝕶 feels is easily the case. Traders will likely rotate into high beta names like Seabridge during rallies. Project-specific catalysts. Updates on KSM's feasibility study, expected later this year, or new resource estimates could drive speculative interest. M&A rumors. Majors like Barrick or Newmont may eye KSM's scale. Any partnership or buyout chatter could lift shares substantially. A recent example of M&A in the sector is the deal between Equinox and Calibre announced this week. In the long term, 3+ years, the thesis hinges on KSM's development. If financed and permitted, KSM's projected 38-year mine life could generate 1+ million ounces of gold annually, positioning Seabridge as a cash fountain and takeover target. The other possibility is a partnership with a major. We understand there have been talks. Permitting and ESG, BC's regulatory environment is stringent, but fair. Most requirements have been substantially dealt with. Seabridge's legal proceedings are noted and are unlikely to disrupt the KSM project's advancement, including drill programs, or materially affect the company's stock. The proceedings are likely to be completed this year. The recent substantially started determination remains valid for now, and even if the court requires a reconsideration, Seabridge could simply reapply, bolstered by additional work already completed at KSM. Management is confident that the evidence supports the substantially started decision, suggesting the project timeline and overall development strategy remain on track. Long-term commodity prices, all likely going higher in our view, gold, silver, and copper, will support capital intensity. Copper's role in global electrification adds a strategic angle that will likely pay off for Seabridge in the coming development phases of the projects. So, in conclusion, short term, Seabridge suits speculative traders who are comfortable with volatility in the precious metals markets and looking for ways to trade it. And long-term investors can build a valuable position, preparing for the silver, copper, and gold markets we expect to be much higher. Mine stockers will play gold rallies via Seabridge call options, while building our long-term position on days that offer price opportunities but set tight stops on the options. Watch for updates on the Seabridge KSM project, including any joint venture deals or M&A. In the long term, Seabridge, we feel, offers low risk and a high reward stock trade and investment. As pointed out earlier, success depends on management's ability to navigate financing and permitting. Chairman and Chief Executive Officer Rudy Franck looks to have that under control. He tells us 95% of his wealth is in Seabridge. In summary, Seabridge offers leveraged exposure to gold's upside with a lot of the de-risking already complete. We see it as a compelling opportunity in the resource and precious metals markets.
Calling all savvy investors in mining and resources. Seeking the inside track on Seabridge Gold? Look no further than 𝔾𝕆𝕃𝔻𝔻. Our cutting-edge search tool is designed to reveal hidden gems and provides real-time stock updates. Visit for the insights and stay for the gains. Seize the opportunity and explore the magic at 𝔾𝕆𝕃𝔻𝔻. Uncover new investment possibilities today. Don't forget to hit the bell below to subscribe and then like and share this video. Let's get the word out there.